3 years ago, John Ross made headlines at the 2017 NFL Scouting Combine. He ran the 40-yard dash in 4.22 seconds, setting a record. Yet now, in 2020, just a few short years later, could that record be broken? The answer is yes, because of this man, Henry Ruggs III. Listed at 6 foot, 190 pounds, Ruggs might possess the best pure speed in the entire 2020 class. Ruggs is a receiver with acceleration that's truly rare. Most collegiate quarterbacks simply could not match his steps. In fact, he recently put that speed on tape when he absolutely destroyed some of his Alabama teammates in a 4x100 relay. Ruggs reportedly ran a 4.25 as a junior at Alabama and is the favorite to be the fastest player in this year's 40-yard dash. It'll certainly be exciting to see if he can dethrone Ross's record, but Henry is more than just straight speed. This is his story. A native of Montgomery, Alabama, Ruggs was widely considered as one of the best high school prospects in the nation. 24/7 Sports considered him as a 5-star, and he was rated number 24 nationally in their top 247. He was also the outlet's top-rated receiver nationally. When it came time to make his college decision, Ruggs elected to stay close to home and commit to the University of Alabama, and it did not take long for him to make an impact with the Crimson Tide. In 2017, he was named to the All-SEC freshman team. He served as Bama's primary kick and punt returner, while also adding 12 receptions for 229 yards, 6 of which went for a touchdown. As a sophomore, Ruggs really took his game to the next level. He hauled in 46 catches for 741 yards and 11 scores. His 11 touchdown receptions tied for second in the SEC. He also ranked in the top 15 of the league in nearly every receiving category, while tallying 20-plus yard gains on 13 of his catches in 2018. It's also relevant to point out that 34 of his grabs went for either a first down or a touchdown. If that wasn't enough, Ruggs also displayed his heart and football instincts, as he also contributed 8 tackles on special teams. As a junior, in his third and final season in Tuscaloosa, Henry Ruggs recorded 40 receptions for 746 yards and 7 touchdowns, averaging a team-high 18.6 yards per catch. Overall, he finished his time with the Crimson Tide, ranked third on Alabama's career touchdown receptions list with 24. And his average of 17.5 yards per catch across his 3 seasons is good for 6th on the UA career list. Now, you may be thinking that his counting stats aren't that crazy or worthy of first-round consideration. However, you have to consider his very unique circumstances. Ruggs was playing with arguably the most talented wide receiving core in college football history. Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, and Jalen Waddle are all legit stars that'll be playing on Sundays. Further, Alabama was so good and dominant that a lot of games didn't require them to throw the ball in the second half. Regardless, let's take a further look at Ruggs. What does his game look like? What makes him special? Well, it starts with his speed. Obviously, there won't be many, if any, players on opposing defenses that can keep pace with him. He absolutely destroys pursuit angles with the ball in his hands and has a rare ability to accelerate and achieve unprecedented speed. But here's the thing, he isn't just a fast guy. His football skills are absolutely present at a high level. He features outstanding body control and ball skills that make him effective in contested situations. There are also plenty of reps out there that illustrate his ability to elevate and win through contact when necessary. Ruggs generally has no issues establishing his frame at the catch point and hauling in the football outside his frame with extension. He consistently makes excellent adjustments to the football in every direction. Yet, perhaps most important are his excellent intangibles. His competitive demeanor is evident in everything he does. He is fearless and will run slants and 6 routes over the middle and not flinch. He also does not shy away from the limelight, making contested catches in critical moments in the game. He works his tail off to block and competes with the ball in his hands post-catch. He also improved significantly by becoming an even better route runner in 2019 compared to 2018. He understands his landmarks and timing and illustrates the technique required to beat press coverage. There are not a lot of things Ruggs doesn't do well, but I'll try to mention a few things out of fairness. He doesn't have a big catch radius and will let the ball get into his body at times. While this can be eliminated with coaching, this could be an issue in the NFL where windows close faster and coverage is tighter. He's also a tad lean. Now his toughness and competitiveness offsets that quite a bit, but he may be a bit vulnerable weight-wise. But in reality, I can't help but be extremely keen on Henry Ruggs. He brings such rare speed to the table that the cliche phrases about having a chance to score on every touch are absolutely applicable. One wrong angle or misstep by the defense can result in 6 points because his ability to accelerate is from another planet. And Ruggs isn't just a burner. He's a fairly polished wide receiver that competes as a blocker. Labeling him as just a fast guy is disrespectful to his overall game. It shouldn't take long for Ruggs to become a starting wide receiver in the NFL and be considered one of the best big play players in the league. He's a matchup nightmare, given the attention he will command and a lack of defensive backs that can keep pace with him, even at the NFL level. For this reason, I still think that mock drafts are far too low on Henry Ruggs. I understand that it's a great receiving class, especially with Jerry Jeudy and CeeDee Lamb at the top, but Henry Ruggs is just plain different. He has truly game-breaking speed, which isn't something you can say about any other player in the 2020 class. When it's all said and done, I contend that Ruggs will be a top 10 pick, or at least he should be. In the meantime, enjoy the show. But now I switch it over to you. What are your thoughts on Henry Ruggs III? Who do you think is the most underrated player in this year's class? Who do you think is the best receiver? Share the video with your friends and feel free to subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at RespectThePoint. Finally, be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. That is all for this one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.